Devin, what'd you think?
Benavidez is a monster. I fuck with Benavidez.
Who would you like to see him fight next?
Huh?
Who would you like to see him fight next?
Canelo, Benavidez. Both of them.
All right, what do you tell Jose Ramirez?
Get ready.
Hey, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Hey, Trevor. What's up, man? Kevin Garcia with Fight Hype. What'd you think of the fight, man?
Man, tremendous fight. It was a great fight.
Listen, we still don't know who won. I mean, it's logic to tell you most people are going to have Benavidez winning this fight, but since we don't know yet, who do you think won the fight?
Benavidez. Yeah, he won it by decision. And then, that one knockdown, that was a knockdown. Then he had that point deducted. Morrell did.
What do you think of the fight?
I thought it was exciting. I thought it was exhilarating. I thought it was I thought the fight was really good. I thought maybe if he threw more shots up the middle, he probably would have stopped body shots.
Yeah.
I guess right here.
Caleb Sweet Hands Plank. What do you think about the fight tonight, Benavidez versus Morrell?
Man, hell of a fight. Morrell's a hell of a fighter. Benavidez, hell of a fighter. And, proud of both guys going in there, giving the fans, a big fight. That's what it's about. The best fighting the best. Two guys who don't like each other, they get in there, they settle like men. What more could you ask for?
It was a great fight. And the fight was at 175, so you're at 168. Yeah. What fight do you think could, in 2025?
Let me take off your mic.
John Detail. What? I'll do Sean, and then I'll do you. Okay, and then I'm going to go meet my daughter and her husband. All right? Yeah. Sounds good.
Jim, I know you just wrapped up a long night on PPV.com calling the action.
That shit real short.
Go ahead.
She's not in the rooms when they send offers. I know what the offer they sent me, and guess what? If they gonna pay me less from the first time I fought her, ain't no fight. You gonna pay me my money? Because guess what? I'm undisputed, the one and only, the bomb. So you gonna have to come with respect. And she already know what time it is. She love me though, for real. I think Flores is gonna dominate. I think Perkins is a great opponent. She's solid, but Flores is in Flint. She in her own. It's always good. What do you think? I think I would love to see a rematch. I think it was a great fight. I think a lot of people probably underestimated Morrell, but Benavidez showed out, and we just have to see what's next.
Speaking of underestimating Morrell, 118, you think that scorecard was a little too far out?
It's boxing. It's boxing. That's all I can say to that.
Alicia, listen, the other day I talked to Michaela, man. I got to ask you. She said she sent you a contract.
Man, listen, let me
Did
tell you.
she?
End of the day, toward the end of the fight, Morrell with his straight-ahead attack finally got to him and scored what I would call a flash knockdown. I don't know if Benavidez had already put his clubs back in the bag at that moment and was counting the money from a clear win. But, at the end of the day, Morrell showed some of his talent and his potential. But if there's one thing that Morrell should learn from the fight tonight, it is that you have to throw body punches to be the best you can be in this sport, and particularly in the way that we fight here in the United States. I went into the 10th round saying on PPV.com that I didn't think I had seen Morrell land a single significant body punch in the fight to that point. And Benavidez was constantly hammering with body shots to go along with the roundhouse shots upstairs.
I mean, bro, Benavidez pressure was strong, man. It was a good fight, real good fight.
Rolly, got to talk about you, Rolly. Rolly versus Ryan. Talk to us about it. This fight, how did it come about? What should we expect? What up, my guy?
Being that he's suing, Ryan, and Ryan did test positive. Is it fair that he's getting the scrutiny that he's getting, like you said?
Well, as a competitor, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the way Devin went about it, but I get it at the same time. I'm gonna be honest, like I said, man, it's up to Devin. Devin, I get it. I get why he went the route that he did. You know, at the end of the day, don't nobody want their zero taken. You know, especially when somebody cheating, whatever the case might be. What is your opinion on the point deducted from Morrell? Do you think that was the right decision by the ref, or do you think that he landed a punch, you know, at an awkward time?
I thought it canceled out well. I didn't think it was a knockdown, but it didn't really hurt Benavidez. And then, you know, I think Morrell was just defending himself. Benavidez threw a few shots after the bell, so, you know, Morrell just reciprocated that.
168 pounds. What's next for you, Trevor?
Man, yeah, man.
This was a tense fight from the start. Did it surprise you in that time? Not really, because I prepared for everything. I knew he was a great fighter, fighting him on P's and Q's. And Momo was good, defense was good. To be honest, I thought he was going to hit harder, but he didn't. The fight got a little bit chippy in the second half, including in round 11.
Yeah. Good fight tonight.
Yeah, it was. Did you see my fight or no?
I got here late, so I missed it, but look at this today.
I did.
Smiling,
8
so,
to 0.
yeah, you smiling, so I know you won.
You know me a lot.
But who?
This was a tense fight from the start. Did anything surprise you in that time? Not really, because I prepared for everything. I knew he was a great fighter, fighting him on P's and Q's. And Momo was good, defense was good. To be honest, I thought he was going to hit harder, but he didn't. The fight got a little bit chippy in the second half, including in round 11, when he hit you after the bell was deducted a point. How hurt were you by that shot?
It wasn't really hurt, but it was after the bell, you know what I mean? And that was a little bullshit ass knockdown, though.
We got in there, we settled it like men, and you know that's what it's about. So you know, still might have to David Benavidez, another great win, another great performance, and you know he gets more experience that he can carry to the next fight. We need that Charlo. Oh yeah, we got a Charlo fight, now the Lenga fight, now the Dia fight, Canelo rematch. You guys know I'm down the road.
Los motivos están a recordar mis únicos ojos por regalar
Terence Crawford was impressed by David Benavidez's dominant performance against David Morrell, calling him a great fighter who showcased exceptional skill and control. Crawford acknowledged that Morrell was no pushover, but Benavidez made him look ordinary, dubbing it a statement win. Benavidez's victory has significant implications for the light heavyweight division. As the winner, he becomes a mandatory challenger to face the winner of the upcoming rematch between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. Additionally, Benavidez may have also caught the attention of Canelo Alvarez, who is currently linked to a fall clash with Crawford. David Benavidez's impressive win over David Morrell has sparked interest in a potential fight against Terence Crawford. When asked about the possibility, Crawford didn't rule it out, saying, "We'll have to wait and see." Crawford acknowledged Benavidez's skills, calling him a problem and recognizing that he can't be counted out completely. Benavidez's victory over Morrell was a hard-hitting classic, with Benavidez landing 224 punches, including 181 power punches, to secure a unanimous decision win, 115-111, 115-111, 118-108. His father and trainer, Jose Benavidez Sr., was ecstatic about the win, saying that Benavidez proved himself to be the most dangerous fighter in the division. David Benavidez proved his doubters wrong with a dominating performance against David Morrell, silencing the trash talk from Morrell's camp. Benavidez controlled the pace from the opening bell, pressing forward relentlessly and cutting off the ring. He landed sharp combinations that made Morrell visibly uncomfortable, ultimately securing a unanimous decision victory with scores of 115-111, 115-111, and 118-108. Benavidez's victory was a statement win, handing Morrell the first defeat of his professional career. Benavidez outworked Morrell, landing 224 punches to Morrell's 165. He also landed more meaningful shots, including 181 power punches. Chris Alger, a former world champion turned analyst, was blown away by David Benavidez's dominant performance against David Morrell. Alger expected a competitive fight, even a war, but instead, Benavidez took over, showcasing his skills and control. Benavidez's victory was a statement win, with many considering him a monster in the light heavyweight division. His performance against Morrell, a fantastic fighter in his own right, was a testament to his growth and power. Alger noted that if Benavidez was a problem at 168 pounds, he's even scarier now.
Morrell has not had resistance. His fight with Hot Rod, that was a different kind of resistance. That was the resistance of somebody staying away from you, you know what I mean? And him not being able to catch up to him. With Benavidez can bang with him. He's just as fast, he can box with.
Tim Bradley's pre-fight doubts about David Morrell's readiness for a high-stakes fight against David Benavidez proved prophetic. Bradley felt vindicated, stating that Morrell needed more experience and that Benavidez is a formidable opponent with a versatile skill set. Bradley praised Benavidez for showcasing his ability to mix up his fighting style, moving effectively and landing counters to overwhelm Morrell with pressure. Similarly, Gabriel Rosado acknowledged that while Morrell is a talented fighter, Benavidez demonstrated his superiority by walking through Morrell, who was considered a serious threat by many.
He's scared.
Caleb Plant and Leonard Ellerby shared their thoughts on David Benavidez's dominant win over David Morrell. Plant, who has a history with Benavidez, wasn't surprised by the outcome, saying Morrell's skills weren't enough to overcome Benavidez's non-stop pressure. Plant, who's faced Benavidez before, noted that Benavidez's relentless style is exhausting for opponents, making them work harder than ever. Ellerby echoed similar sentiments, stating that while he expected a competitive fight with knockdowns and intense moments, Benavidez ultimately controlled the fight from start to finish. The outcome was clear, even without looking at the scorecards. Benavidez's victory marked a significant statement in the light heavyweight division, showcasing his skills and cementing his position as a top contender.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready for 41st. You know.
The boxing world is abuzz with speculation about David Benavidez's next move after his devastating victory. His explosive performance has catapulted him to the top of the light heavyweight division, making him a legitimate threat to anyone at 175 ups. The most tantalizing prospect is a long-awaited showdown with Canelo Alvarez. Fans have been clamoring for this fight, and Benavidez's latest win has amplified the pressure on Canelo to step up and face him. However, there's also the possibility that Benavidez may opt for a tune-up fight before diving into a mega clash with Canelo or Terence Crawford.
David Morrell, his team, his dog, his cat, everybody over there. My main job is to beat the out of him, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
The boxing world is indeed buzzing with excitement. David Benavidez's recent performance has solidified his position as a top contender, and his next fight could be a legacy-defining moment. With Terence Crawford focused on facing Canelo Alvarez, Benavidez may have to wait for his shot at either man. However, this doesn't diminish the fact that Benavidez is now the man to watch in the division. What are your thoughts on Benavidez's performance and his future prospects? Do you think he'll face Crawford or Canelo next, or will he take on another opponent? Share your opinions.